The high school library is going digital. In addition to our Kindles, we now have ebooks from Follett. You can find them on ASIJ's FollettShelf, which you access through our Destiny catalog. You can read the Follett ebooks online, but it's much better to download the Follett e-reader onto your laptop or iPad so that you can later download and read your ebook offline. To get started, first of all, you would want to use Firefox or Safari to download the reader. It doesn't work very well in Chrome. You can later use Chrome to access the Follett shelf, but the first time when you want to do the download, let's go with either Safari or Firefox. You want to also make sure that Adobe Flash is updated. It automatically updates in Chrome, but you may have to go and find Adobe Flash online and make sure that you're up to date if you're using Safari or Firefox. And it will also require you to update Adobe Air, and you may be prompted to do that in the download. Okay, so let's get started. In order to access our ebooks and our catalog, you would need to go to Mustangs Online. And log in, of course. And this will bring you to the libraries tab right over here. You can go to the high school library from here, our website, but right now you just want to click the Destiny Library Catalog. Once you're here, you have to click High School and then log in. I'm using a test student login. Okay, you'll see three tabs: Home, Catalog, and My Info. If you click My Info, you're going to see all the books that you have checked out. Right now, this student doesn't have any books checked out, but we're going to check out an ebook, and then it'll show up here. If you click the Catalog tab, you will see the Follett shelf right over here. Click that, and you come to the ASIJ High School Follett shelf. Notice this little code up here at the top. You're going to need this code later on when you actually want to connect to the correct Follett reader. So it's WBB 07377. You're going to need that later. Okay, in order to do this, you need to click one of the books. So let's open the African American Experience. And it takes a minute to load. Now you can read this book online, and you can check it out and read it online. And if you do check it out, then it's yours for 3 weeks, and no one else can access it until it's turned back in. You can turn it back in early, but the default is 3 weeks. And you notice that there's a whole bunch of tools over here, highlighting and searching and adding sticky notes and so on. It's very useful. Over here, there's a book bag, and you can actually check the book out. And let's do that. Let's check it out so that later on we can sync it to our reader. Okay, so we're going to continue reading. And now to download the reader, you want to click Download Offline Reader. And then you want to click Download Now. And you have to wait while it loads. Once you download the reader, it's going to ask you to log in. So we're going to do the same test student. And this is where you need to put the code. It is WBB 07377. Log in. Now that we have our reader downloaded, we want to sync our checkouts. So it may take a moment, and it's asking me again to log in. And here we go. It takes a moment to sync, and I have to click download, and that will take some time. So let's go back to our catalog. Go to the Library tab and go back to My Info, and you'll see that your ebook is in your My Info along with any other books that you might have checked out. And you could click this to go back to the book on the Follett shelf itself if you wanted to read it that way. But in the meantime, it's also downloading onto your reader. Okay, so that is it. It's going to take a little while for this to download, but once it's done, then you have the book on your computer for 3 weeks, unless you want to return it early, and you can do that right here.